Okay, so we are back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But Tails finishes P1, David finishes P2, Groovy in P3, Rua, TC in P4 and 5, Gelfie in P6, Vapor in P7, Routine P8, Nat Hammer in P9, and Tito rounding out the points in P10. We're going to get the podium finishers in here for an interview, and we'll be back in a second.
All right, we're here with the post-race interviews, and we're going to start off with our P3 finisher. A little bit unfortunate, few incidents for him. Groovy, you had a good run there down. I think there was only 2 or 3 laps left. You and Tails had a nice battle kicking and stuff there with some old hards and had an unfortunate spin, though. But it's still a good job to keep it out the wall and finish on the podium. Talk us through your race a little bit.
Shit. I can't. It's just this contact model is fucking stupid.
I would agree with you.
I shouldn't be spinning like that, but it was good hard racing with Tails, and then that overtake that David did on me was nice too. I was on old hards and I couldn't do much other than defend, and he just had those better tires on me.
Yeah, no, you did what you could to try to salvage that P2. But yeah, David on those fresh softs was just on demon time. I mean, the dude was just flying on him, setting purple after purple. But I mean, nonetheless, it was a tough race. But I mean, were you? I know you had kind of a incident earlier on. I think we had actually missed it on the stream. But what happened kind of earlier on when you were, I believe, in P2 behind Tails, and then you got dropped down to I think like P5?
Yeah, it was weird that coming out of the last corner, I somehow spun. I guess I don't know if I put too much steering, but somehow I spun,
Oh,
which
at
I've
the
never
car.
spun before. It was
We saw a
weird. So
couple
I just
people spin there today, actually.
maybe I was just I don't think I was using overtake, but that could have been. So yeah, I spun on the last turn.
Well, nonetheless, a good race to a groovy. Do you have anything else for us?
No, that was a good job to salvage and get stay up on the podium.
Now on to David Chahoud. I mean, we were watching and we were kind of going through the strategy. I was like, yeah, he's dead. Kind of midway through the race, I mentioned I was like, okay, he's gonna be able to make this medium to soft work, but he's gonna probably be pushed back in the pack. I mean, what was running through your head when you came out of the pits, and it almost seemed like Noah just parting the Red Sea, or Moses parted the Red Sea, and guys just kind of going off in front of you. What was going through your head after you came out of the pits and put on those softs?
Well, actually, I was expecting to be even far. I mean, I saw into uh, my engineer. It said that I was gonna drop into P8, but I think there was some accident before I pitted, and I was out on P6, and I started closing the gap to the Alpine guys, and then all of a sudden, the two of them had some trouble, and I got passed into P4. Then I catch Rory, and well, I could overtake him. He let me by because he didn't want to fight me so hard, as he was anyway gonna lose the place. And well, I didn't expect to get any far than that. I was expecting a P3, but when Groovy spun, then I gave everything to catch him, and I'm really happy with that final lap move. I mean, it was to the limit, similar to Norris and Perez move in the real life race. But yeah, I could make it very nice and keep it clean at the same time. I made sure to leave the space for him.
No, it was
And
that
well,
was a beautiful overtake. Just to say, I mean,
Yeah, it
it was
was.
a little bit of tire tap in there, and like you said, it was actually very similar to the real life move. A little bit of tire tapping, but hard racing nonetheless. And yeah, you guys were able to keep that clean. But no, that was a great overtake.
and well, I feel very happy for this Alpha 1-2 in our first race as teammates. And congratulations to Thales for his third consecutive win on the league.
Yeah, I mean, moving on to the winner of the day, uh, he's just been on a tear as of late. And yeah, no, Tails kind of. I mean, we all know that you got the pace to win every race, but when I actually pulled up the telemetry when you were following your teammate, I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder if Tails is wanting to, try to make the move on his teammate. And I looked and I saw you actually were kind of almost lifting and coasting through some of the corners, and also really saving that ERS. Was that kind of the move the whole way? You kind of were you envisioning that Groovy would eventually start to come back at you later in the race?
Yeah, I wasn't going to attack David, because he's my teammate and he was in another strategy. So there was no point to attack him. So I was just keeping Groovy behind and just following him the entire race almost.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very clean race. You just were able to keep your nose clean. Obviously, on that overtake that Groovy attempted to make, um, what was kind of going through your head there? Were you kind of thinking that you maybe were a little bit more ahead? Did you think that the contact was a little bit more so on Codemasters? What's your opinion on that incident?
Actually, I wanted to go inside, but he came so close to me, bro. I was like, I had nowhere to go. I was like, oh, I'm going outside. When I'm going outside, when I'm turning, I don't know what happened. I just hit the wheels and he spun. I don't actually know what happened because my camera is on the cockpit, so I can see my actually like my
Right.
right
No,
side.
I see what you're
Yeah, the
saying, and
visuals
yeah,
are not the.
it looked like a little bit more of kind of the side pod glitch Celestial mentioned at the time. But I mean that incident was unfortunate, and we almost kind of feel like maybe we were robbed of a little bit of a battle with Bio and Azure going out of the race early. But nonetheless, Tails, another race win for you. Like David said, this is your third consecutive. So I mean, anything's possible right now. I know that this will put you into the 100 points range. What what's your goal here? Like, what are you thinking? Hey, I might be able to make a run at the championship, at the win. Are you kind of focused more? I mean, you kind of come into Alfa Romeo a little bit late. Are you kind of focused more on the team? What are your goals going forward with Alpha?
I mean, my goal is to win the championship, obviously, but I'm going to think one race at a time. And yeah, I'm just going to try teamwork like today with David. And yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's a great answer, and that was a great race from all three of you guys. Hard racing, and we will see you guys next weekend. I actually can't remember what race we have. I believe actually no, we have Monza next week, so we will see you guys there Wednesday at 8 p.m. Great race today. I'll see you guys later.